Hey, what's up? My name is Tackless, and today we're going to be talking about Destiny Beta. Now, the Destiny Beta... Hang on, let me move my mic. There we go, that's better. The Destiny Beta ran for a few days. Well, first, let me talk about what you're going to be seeing. I'm working on a real-time strategy game called Pathogen, which is closely modeled off of games like Pandemic or Plague, where you're trying to make a pathogen to destroy the world. So I'm going to be playing it, balancing it, rummaging it through the code and whatnot while I'm talking about this. So this is not a tutorial. You can follow along, or try to, because the code for this is stupidly complex at some points. But mainly I'm here to talk about Destiny Beta. So let's get into that. First, I want to say I played Destiny Beta on Xbox One. I did not feel like the graphics were downgraded from the PS4. That being said, my TV is not one of those uber 4K 70-inch screens. It's kind of a small little thing, so I don't even know if I could see the difference between 900p and 1080p. That being said, the graphics still look wonderful. I'm really happy with how it looked. That's probably one of the best things that Destiny has going for it. So yeah, I'll just go over what I found good first. I'm not going to go over an extensive list of what was good, because there's lots of videos that you can do that. Destiny has quite a following. A lot of people are fans of it. So I understand that there's lots of videos saying, hey, it's the best game that's ever going to come out. I'm not going to be one of those people. I was kind of disappointed with the beta. So first I'll go over with the good. The gunplay was really good. Well, really good. It was pretty good. I liked the guns. The gun selection was pretty good. I felt like it wasn't a very creative gun selection, but the feel of the guns was all very good. Yeah, just the recoil and the weight of the guns felt nice. The, let's see, the charge rifles were fun to play with, even though they were kind of inaccurate. And I liked the sniper rifles quite a bit. But, so, the gunplay was good. The controls felt pretty good, though I had to tweak the sensitivity settings quite a bit, because they felt really stiff when I first got into the game. I would love to have separate vertical and horizontal sensitivity settings, because my vertical sensitivity was way too high compared to my horizontal sensitivity. To get a nice feel to look side to side, I really had to go for super touchy up and down, which is kind of frustrating. Alright, next, let's see. Oh, one other thing about the controls and settings. The audio settings absolutely were awful, so we need real audio settings when the game comes. As I've mentioned before, the graphics were very pretty. That's probably one of the biggest things this game has going for it, is how pretty the graphics were. But let's, yeah, the light was nice, the shadowing, the monsters all looked very high resolution and all of that. And a lot of these open world games, the monsters and players and stuff like that can all be like a zillion polygons. But then that one tree in the background is made of 14 polygons and it looks awful. That's not the case in this game. It looks much prettier. Let's see. The strike mission on Earth in the Cosmodrome was pretty fun. I bet I played through it 10-ish times, maybe. Yeah, it was a long mission. It was fun. It was definitely very challenging. Every time I played it, it was challenging, which was nice. Let's see. The loot and armor drops look very nice. There's some games where they'll drop armor and you have to wear it frustratingly, because the armor friggin' looks ugly. But that's not how it is in this game. All the armor looks really nice. And as the game went along, my my Titan character, because I made a Hunter and then I made a Titan in beta, and I got them both to level 8 and played with a bunch of their stats. But they kind of made a costume almost. Like, the best armor that they would get would almost always be red and white, or like blue and silver or something like that. So as the best armor kept coming together, then kind of formed one pretty unit, which I felt was really nice. Oh, that was my phone. Should put that on silent. Let's see. The UI, or the user interface, was very sleek and pretty. It looks very nice, very next-gen-y. It took me some time to get used to a cursor concept on a console, but I got used to it pretty quickly. And yeah, it looked nice. That's pretty much all I've got for good. So if you want more good, go look at the people who are fanboys of this game. I'm sure they've got 30-minute videos and everything Destiny does perfectly. That's an industry changer. I'm gonna go right to the bad now. So the bad. This is probably the #1 thing that they have to fix in final game, or I will find Bungie and, I don't know, slap all their CEOs. No fire teams larger than 3? Are you kidding me? That's not acceptable. We had a group of 4 people and we wanted to go do the strike mission, would not let us do it. Even though there were other groups doing that strike mission, they wouldn't let us do it because there were 4 of us. That has to be changed. I'd like minimum 4, and if it's going to be some wonderful next-gen game, they should bump it up to 8. The shotguns were useless. I used... they were okay when you first started, like up to level 4 maybe. After that, they were useless. At any range where the shotgun was effective, you could just melee, and they could melee you. So that was a problem. Let's see. The supercharge didn't feel like it moved up with your level. Like, the supercharge at level 4 was outrageously powerful. Killed anything in its path. Any captain, any wizard, any boss. It was a machine to destroy everything. And then when I got to level 8, the supercharge would usually kill nearby little minions. But, it wouldn't always kill anything more powerful than that. And sometimes it wouldn't even kill minions if it didn't feel like it. So I feel like the supercharge should power up as you go, or that you should have some sort of skill points that you can allot to the power of your supercharge as you power it up, as you level up. This game feels a lot like Halo's plus Borderlands, and unfortunately it kind of strips some of the good qualities out of both of them. One of the things that I absolutely adored in Borderlands was how much ridiculous loot there was. Even if the loot was pointless, just like 10 bullets over here and $2 over here, and some useless piece of crap gun that only a level 2 would use over here. I mean, it was just, there was a chest to open and a box to pop open and a cylinder to crack open at every turn. In Destiny, I maybe found 1 chest per mission. Maybe. Usually not. So that should be addressed, because I remember hearing somewhere that they were going to have a epic loot system, and it's not an epic loot system right now. It kind of sucks. Let's see. The general feel of the game is just bland. Doesn't have personality, doesn't have a character. It's just kind of generic sci-fi. There's no interesting characters anywhere. There's no interesting enemies, really. I mean, sure, there's the Fallen, and then there's the Hive. I think it was the Hive, and whoop-de-doo. I don't even... They didn't really even look different, and they didn't behave different, and they didn't fight with each other. It's just... The game lacks personality, and just makes the whole game feel bland to me. On that similar note, there were just not many types of enemies. I think there were maybe a grand total of 10 types of enemies. There's like the wizards, the captains, the vanguards, the dregs, the little flying drone things. What were those? Shanks or something like that. And then there were those little, I don't remember what you would call them. They look like zombies and they sprint at you like the Thrax or something. I don't remember. Thrall? No clue. Then there were like 2 other types of enemies, and then there were the 2 bosses. The spider tank and then the huge eyeball. And then there were the smaller eyeballs, but, you know. It's just that it just did not feel like there was much variety of enemy at all. And since every enemy kind of has their little strong point and their weak point, you can kind of just remember all 6 weak points and go crazy and kill everyone really quick. Is the real full release game level cap gonna be 20? Because if it is, that's gonna be disappointing. I hit level 8 in like a few hours. Level 20 is gonna be no problem. Not even a little bit. I could hit that over a weekend unless the XP from level 10 to 11 goes up crazy amount. This game feels like they're trying to make it the next World of Warcraft, and a level 20 level cap is not the way to do it. You need a level 60, level 70, heck, level 100 level cap to realistically do that. I'd say that the changing subjects here a little bit. I'd say that the Hunter Supercharge is underpowered. Now, it can blow people away, no problem, one shot, boom, and they're gone. That's the thing, though. Let's say that they land all 3 shots, that's 3 kills. And that's not many kills for a Supercharge. And as the game goes along, sometimes you need to put all 3 of those bullets into a wizard or a captain or something, and even then, they don't go down. I mean, when I was a Titan, I got 8 orbs of light in one attack once. 8. That is 8 kills. You cannot get more than 3 orbs of light or 3 kills as a hunter. So, I feel like you either need to make those bullets piercing, because then it'd be more powerful, or make them explosive when they hit their target so it does splash damage, or give a 4th bullet maybe. Something like that. And this is something, this last bit, I understand why Bungie's doing this. Don't think that I don't understand, but I also understand that it's a stupid idea. There's no trading. Why is there no trading? This is an MMO. You have to have trading. You can't not have trading. I mean, yeah, you need to go find all your weapons on your own. I played the strike mission 10 times or so to unlock one of the better weapons in the game. And you know what? I never got it. My friend got like 3 of them. And, had there have been trading, I could have traded him a wad of currency for that gun, and we both would have been happy. Now, maybe you don't want to allow what Borderlands does, how they can just hop from world to world, drop all their legendaries, and then reset their game so they keep all their legendaries. Maybe you don't want to do that. What I would say then is have a trading system that does not allow for more than a certain amount of value to be traded. So let's say no more than 1,000 glimmer worth of value can be traded. I think it's glimmer, whatever, it's money. So let's say that gun is worth 10,000 glimmer, money, things. Then you can't just trade that gun to someone. They have to trade you at least $9,000 back to make it roughly the same. That way, even with trading, it is forcibly equal. Now, I'm not saying that I like that idea. I'd rather have free trade. But I think that's a compromise that Bungie might be willing to live with. So, that's everything I have written down right here. If you disagree with me on these points, that's your opinion. Good for you. But I'm not going to be changing my opinion. At least, I don't think I'm going to be changing it. At this point, I don't think I will be getting Destiny at release. I may pick it up later, but there's just so many other games that are appealing to me. The beta is always better than full game. That's just how it is. The Titanfall beta was one of the best betas I've ever played. One of the best games I've ever played. It was a serious community. Everyone was rushing. Everyone was playing Titanfall like it was supposed to be played. And now nobody plays it because people just use their Titans to launch onto spots to go camp. So, if I don't like beta now, I'm not going to like it at all when the game launches. So, I just realized I haven't been doing anything with this code for a while. Whatever. But, those are my thoughts. I hope that you guys don't hate me for this. It's just the Destiny beta did not grab me, so I'm probably not going to pick it up at launch. I'm probably going to pick up, I don't know, Shadow of Mordor or something like that. Being a Lord of the Rings buff, and that game looks awesome. So, those were my thoughts. I hope they were helpful. If you're amped for Destiny beta, don't let me stop you. I know that it's an appeal to a different crowd than I'm interested in, so have fun with it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you got to see some insight on my ideas on how beta worked and what they could tweak and change. So thanks for watching, and I will see you